If you join us in winter, you may need to work with the water pump a little bit. We normally blow out the lines to keep from freezing, so you just want to push the water hose back down into the water tank and use it. You kind of need to use a plunging motion to get the water stuffed back in there so it sucks back in. We chose to heat with a rocket heater for its uniqueness. This thing was created in Missouri in a little town called Bourbon, and it was also manufactured there. So the dome is not insulated. We wanted it to be without insulation so it could manage better in the summertime and not be humid in there. So with the rocket heater, you will be able to heat, if it's, let's say, 20 degrees outside, you'll get 55 degrees inside. You will not get it up to 80 degrees. I stayed in there for a month when it was in the middle of cold December. It's comfortable to sleep in, so it's nearly perfect sleeping temperature. Bring something like house shoes and sweatshirts and just enjoy nature. This is glamping, friends, so hopefully you enjoy it as much as we do. It'll have birds and dogwood blossoms. Everything is beautiful out there. The rocket stove is fueled with pellets. Your pellets are going to be under the bed, or if you just want a half bag, you can look inside our extra bucket. Fill the hopper with the pellets. You can use a scooper out of the bucket, or you can just dump one whole bag in there if it's empty. Come over here, you make sure this is open. Damper's in open position when it is in line with the pipe. Release the pellets. Open the window. Heat the back of your tank first. You're going to heat the back of your tank for about a minute to warm it up, if you haven't been burning already. After a minute, you're going to heat the pellets very slowly until you see a flame. So I told you how to light the stove, but what I didn't tell you is how to light the torch. You need to turn the knob to the left, pull the trigger. That will light your torch, but then you have to hit a small knob at the top. It's silvery looking, and that will keep your torch lit. When you get a good light, you're going to close. This is my super alert. The tip of the torch is extremely hot, so don't put it near the canvas in case it tips over. It will burn a hole in the canvas of the dome or on the window. And if you touch the cylinder that's in the rocket stove, that thing gets up to like 700 degrees. So if you do get burned, I have lavender that's in a basket. Grab it and apply it liberally as many times as you need to while you're with us. We have a first aid kit that's under the sink, and we also have a fire extinguisher that's under the kitchen sink. After 45 minutes, it'll reach whatever its max temperature is, depending on the outside temperature. When it reaches its max temperature, you close this. Not all the way, or you will smoke. Give it about a 45-degree angle. This fan will run itself whenever it gets heated up. This fan you turn on a very low setting to save your wattage, and it will circulate your air to the other side of the dome. When you want to stop the burn, you push this in, and it will continue to burn. Make sure it's all the way in. It will continue to burn what's in the tube, which will be about 33 minutes. When it's time to clean the rocket stove, you take this gadget, insert all the way to the back. You don't have to push hard. You're going to clean out all of this after every bag. After you have that cleaned out, you'll take your pan and you will put it into the ash bucket. It's okay if they're hot. Keep the pan in the ash bucket, put your lid back on. Part of our stove kit, we have the extras bucket. We have fire gloves. We also have, in case you get burns, lavender oil. We have a timer. Let your pellets burn for about 45 minutes before you close the damper.